In my quest to find Manzanita Cemetery, which is actually right over there, I pulled in here, and this is not the entrance to the cemetery, but I did find another place to come check out later on. It's Doty Ravine. It's a vernal pool and grassland preserve, permanently protected by Placer Land Trust. Oh, I found it. So actually, I guess you can maybe possibly go hiking in there, or maybe not. It doesn't look like it's open. So let's get back on the road there and go over there, because that's the cemetery right over there. So, okay, hold on. I think I found it. Manzanita Cemetery. All right. Wow. This is an oldie moldy. And there is Jack Squat out here, man. Jack Squat. Wow. Okay, wow. Let me park and we'll see what we can do. Well, we made it out to Manzanita Cemetery in Lincoln, and holy moly, it is in the middle of nowhere. The road is a 10-mile-an-hour road all the way around, it seems like, and I finally got to the cemetery and stepped out of the car, and a bunch of wasps came after us and invaded the car. 3 or 4 of them got in the car, and Buster tried to grab one of them. I'm like, no, we're too far from anywhere for you to do that. So we're about to take our chances and brave it as we step out of the car again. I moved the car a little to go and see if we can find this headstone at Manzanita Cemetery, because it's a big cemetery, bigger than I thought, and it's old. It's old. Lots of oldie moldies in here. The one I'm looking for is not old. I think it's 1989 or something like that. But Buster Brown, what is your issue? So let's go see what we can find if we have to run back to the car for our lives, you know, from the wasps or something. So really, let's go. I finally made it. As soon as I got out of the car again, there were more wasps trying to get me, but I braved it. Look at how big this cemetery is. It goes way over there, over that little ridge, way back there, and then way back over there, and then way over there into that corner. This is a big cemetery. Dowds are right there, and that's Dowd Road is what I came off of, Manzanita and Dowd. So let me show you who I'm looking for. This is what we're looking for. This guy right here is McIntyre. I don't know if you can see that or not. Frank McIntyre. Died in 1989. His headstone is somewhere in here, in this cemetery, so hopefully we can find him in short order and be on with the show, because it's getting late in the day and I don't want to be driving around this road when it gets dark. Manzanita Cemetery since 1850. First called Manzanita Grove, dense brush provided a rustler's hideout and corral. Area burial site, 1855, with public support, Manzanita Grove Cemetery Association. Okay. Site of Manzanita School, 1857 to 1899. Land for school and cemetery deeded in 1862 to Coon Creek School District by P. Dipple. Sparks family plot marks schoolhouse site. Oh. Manzanita Cemetery joined Lincoln and Sheridan Cemeteries in 1925, forming the Placer County Cemetery District Number 1. Final rest stop for many placer pioneers. That's cool. I don't want to go over there too much because that's where all the wasps were trying to attack me, so I'm going to go this way and hope for the best. If we start getting run out by wasps again, I'm outie. This one's an oldie moldy. Carolyn Hibb, 1912. Is this a baby? It's a kid. Willis Jordstad, 1916 to 1927. So that'd be like 11-ish, 10 or 11. There's a car coming on this road. I'm shocked. Tell me they're coming here. They're coming here. Somebody's coming to the cemetery. I'm in the middle of nowhere and somebody's coming to the cemetery. How bizarre. So let's see if we can find, oh, Gladding, look at this. We were on Gladding Road just a second ago. My guess is there's a Gladding. I mean, it's her people. 1908, Jens Rasmussen. Well, I think they just pulled over. I don't know that they're actually coming here to the cemetery, but they pulled over. Wartel, French, Nimitz, wow. And there's probably a bunch of ground wasps here, so somebody's got a broken headstone. Look at that. 1866, July 29th. Age 16 years, 8 months, and 18 days. Tally, 1876. Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into this cemetery because I'll be here for hours. And I don't want to step in any wasp nests. Yeah, there's a lot I could look at around here. Oh, baby. Look, there's a baby over there. Wow. Oh, man, this is a big cemetery. It's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Sparks family headstone plot is the old Manzanita schoolhouse site, according to that sign up front. So that's cool. Richardson, 1875, 1922. Wow, look at them all. Man, they're everywhere. This is a cool, oh, look at that. Either ground squirrels or moles. I'm guessing moles because it could be. And I'm thinking that's probably more of a mole-ish kind of a thing. There's 1860 something, Bradshaw. 3 months. Click. There's somebody named Click. Click on that. There's the Dowds, more Dowds, because this is a big area for their farm, their ranch, this property. I'm just gonna go over here and look at this one because it looked like a newer one. It might be a McIntyre. I'm trying to stay out of the mole holes that could also be wasp holes. Nope, that's a Miller. Starts with an M. Not the one I'm looking for. Rhymes. Winkler. Fuentes. Yeah, I don't see the gentle giant, it says. I don't see. On the request, there's no, oh, that's creepy. There's an edge of wood right there. There's no marker, no description as to where the marker is. Sometimes they'll say like row something, plot something, but this one doesn't say anything. Let's see. This isn't really the detailed cemetery video that they usually are. Oh, Sparks, more of the Sparks. So I guess the other Sparks plot over there and this plot here is the old school house location. This one would make more sense because it's along the road. Cummings, Seppanen, bizarre. She liked dogs, or they liked dogs. There's a little dog there and a little dog there. Pugs, Puglies. They're so cute. O'Reilly, Newton, Bacchus. Because if he's got family with another name, McIntyre's Kirkpatrick's and Dickinson's. So if I find a Kirkpatrick or a Dickinson, I might also find him, which is another way you can do it. If you're trying to find somebody and you can't find them, if you look for their people, sometimes you can find what you're looking for. McClure. Okay, I'm in the mix. It seems like I'm in the mix section. I'm looking for McIntyre. McSwan. Oh, look at this headstone. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Doris's headstone picture without the dog picture. He's got a nice little hummingbird. Miller, there's a Miller. Seems to be the M section. I wish it was in alphabetical order. It would be nice. Oh, that is beeping, I hear. Do you hear the beeping? It's one of these things is beeping. Michael Jean Lane. Wow, they come and see him a lot. See, can you hear that? Did you hear that? This is like his, those solar things that spin. McKinnon. Oh, I was close. Darn. Who's this one? Smith. Shrendel. Minkner. Holy cow, they're even down there. Gosh, they're everywhere. Calhoun, McKinnon, Van Zant, Weatherly, Payne, Thomas Payne. Oh, Timothy Payne. Hensley, another Hensley. All right, where are you, Mr. McIntyre? I'm getting McIntyred. Looking for you. It'd be helpful if I had a plot number. Grandy. It's a kid. Well, 11-ish. 9. Wait, 7. Oh, 9. Boyd and Bovey. She's got the little meerkats. That's cute. Somebody was in Vietnam. He's even got his helmet. And it looks like a little fake version of a gun. Huh, interesting. Well, I don't know. Okay, this is where the wasps are. Because they're starting, I think they're in these trees right here. Mr. McIntyre, where are you? I don't see you. Esther C., wife of H.A.H. Gates, 1872. That's cool. Let's see this one. Come here for a second. Isn't that cool? It looks like a tree trunk with a little thing hanging around it. Considering there used to be a giant tree there at one point when this person was buried, March 1825 to April 1906. They made it look like a tree. Isn't that cool? That's neat. That must have taken a long time. Well, I don't see him. I do see more wasps that are chasing me around. So I'm going to not flap my arms at them and just kind of go with it. A-hearts, lots of A-hearts, which is odd because I don't know that name from around here. Oh, geez, there's another one. Come on, Buster, let's go this way. So far, I think this is a bust. I'm not having any luck unless I just fall across him as I'm going out the gate. I'm about to call this one because I haven't found him yet. Mariner. God's care. Pelster. Silva. Patterson. McCartney. That's not what I'm looking for. Elmer Coon from Coon Hollow Road, Coon Creek. Since we're striking out on this one, I think we'll have to come back when it's a little bit lighter. I mean, earlier in the day, I should say. There's another car. Oh, he's driving in. How did he get in here? Well, somebody drove in. Apparently the gate was open, and I just had to open it. It was not locked. So, anyway, she drove in, she's wandering around. So she said it would be on this side, which is where I've been looking. Let's see. Newman. Farrell. Forest Newman. Wow, that's really fancy, isn't it? Look at this. Isn't that cool? It's got the little bow guy. Buster wants to get that lady and her dog to play with them. Ah. This one's pretty. Look at this headstone. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. Kitsy. How bizarre. Look at this one. How bizarre. Kitsy Ellis. Isn't that kind of cool? Zugnoni. Parker, Lack, Schneider, Cragg. Was his name supposed to be Cragg? Joseph Cragg? Oh, I bet it's the last name. Wow. Aw, somebody's leash. Oh, it's got a turkey. He liked turkeys, apparently. He's got turkey little guys in his thing. Plenty of turkeys around here. Vineyard. Vernon Vineyard. Look at this bench somebody made out of horseshoes. Isn't that cool? Huh. It must be for Carolyn Webb, who apparently liked horses. Okay, we're back at the beeping headstone, the beeping plot over here. Shrindle. I already looked at these people. Man, look how close these two are. Should they really be that close? Hardin. Oh, I see. They put his Air Force One there. Who is this? Robert Bagley. His headstone is not looking good. States, oh, look at that. He's got his dog laying there. McClure. Oh, Dorothy Mae McClure McCoon. She didn't drift very far from the Mc names. Larry Rex Prince. Laddie Edward Clement. Laddie. Clement. Do you see that thing over there? What's it doing? Is it spinning around, making weird noises? Huh, what is that? Okay, come over here. We're going to have to check you for ticks when we get home. Church Ward. Joy Ollie Church Ward. Mom, and Papa. Strawn. Schwartz. Burrow. I already did Burrow. Pierce. Look at this. Look at this bench. Isn't that funny? It's a little pig. There's his little pig butt. Look at the pig. Isn't that cute? I think it's funny. How cute. I'm assuming it's for Alfred Nelson Gans, Camp Far West Sam's Travel Club. How funny. Cute little pig. Goodall. Like Jane Goodall? Oh, Georgine Goodall. Mercier. I don't see anybody else over here, at least not marked. There's a tree. Usually they put people under trees. 1911, so he could have been in World War II, so he might have a standy-up military headstone. There's a lot of empty space here, but look at this. There's somebody here, because that is the border of that's a border of a plot. So there's somebody here. Interesting. There's somebody here, but there's no headstone on it yet. See, another plane. They follow me wherever I go. Lawrence Logan. So I wonder if he even has a headstone. He might not even have a headstone, which is possible. Cleona Wolf. Look at that, isn't that pretty? And a golf ball. Everybody needs to have a golf ball. Hodgson. That would be too difficult for me to say. Okay, I already been up here, so I don't see him anywhere. So, okay, let's just mosey over to this second section over here. Isn't this cool? These little horse fence post thingies. That's kind of neat. All the way around for the Ulriches. Huh. Still haven't found Mr. McIntyre. I don't know where he might be. These are all the oldie moly ones out here. And I'd like to come back out here and check out the super old ones just because. I think I read online that it was 1855 maybe. That was the oldest one in here. I think we might have found it actually because I saw one that was 1855. Whether or not it got recorded is a different story because I keep turning the stupid thing off accidentally. So I think we're gonna have to call it because I looked at these guys already. Gentle Giant. Oh, Silva. It's not McIntyre. Oh well. I gave it a try. I'll have to come back out here later and see if I can find him. I don't even know if he has a headstone. So the lady that just drove in with her dog said that there is a map at the main cemetery district office, which is downtown Lincoln, that is has a map, and they'll give you a map of the cemetery. So I'm going to have to go down there and get a map of all of the cemeteries in the area just to see if it has good plot information. This is way over in the farthest reaches of this cemetery. I mean, I can't get any farther over. Now there's cows. And that cow's been watching me. She's cute. But there's a Civil War soldier over here. Logan. Donald Logan? No, that's son of George Logan. No. Who's this guy? I can't read that. But he was in the 2nd California Cavalry. That's cool. Another Civil War guy. Hi, cute cow. 1866. 1 year. Harper's. 1866, age 1 year and 2 months. Laura Harper. November 2nd, 1911, 1906, 1907. That's still holding up pretty well, unless they redid it. 1864. Remember when we were in Auburn, we found the Ragsdales that were natives of Kentucky? I'll bet you these are the same family. Native of Kentucky. Huh. Because here's another Ragsdale, Edna Eleanor Ragsdale. Wow, she was old. I already looked at the Briggs. 1866, 1868, 1870, 77, and 80. 1878. Geez. 21 days. Who are these guys? Let's see. Oh, more Mariners. J.S. Mariner, 1902. That was Isabella Mariner, 1906. 61. There's a baby, though. Minnie. 1878. 21 days. Also, an infant son died October 20th, 1879. Age 5 days. 5 days? Yep, days. Oh, there's more over here. (1878) and 1905. 1901. Oh no. No. 1878 and 1901. Okay. Looks like there's more over here. Jenny, 1859. Age 4 years, 10 months, and 3 days. Edgar, 1869. Age 3 years, 2 months, and 20 days. Willie, 1850. Oh, look at that. 1850. Age 3 months and 19 days. So Buster and I were unsuccessful in finding Mr. McIntyre in the Manzanita Cemetery in Lincoln, weren't we, Mr. Buster Brown? Buster Brown? We were not successful. We wandered around for almost 2 hours to find Mr. McIntyre, and we're unsuccessful. We met a lady who was in there visiting one of her people, and she told us kind of where to look, and so I scoured the countryside looking for him, didn't find him. And so I wandered to the far reaches of the place, because there were a few way back in the corner, Civil War veterans, who were still getting stuff put on their headstones, you know, flowers and stuff. So I wandered that way. I wandered all over the place. So I'm going to have to go into Lincoln, to downtown Lincoln, to get to the cemetery district office to get a map of this cemetery, unless I can get it online. I'm going to have to see if I can get it online. I might be able to if I go to the right website. So anyway, I was unsuccessful at this point. I don't know if he even has a headstone, so that could be why there's no picture of one on the website. So I will post a reply to the lady who asked for a picture of his headstone and let her know that I was unsuccessful. But I will see if I can find a map of this place. Now that I know how to get here, kind of, for the most part, I know how to get here. And we will try again later. So anyway, it was kind of fun. It was kind of speedy. I didn't do a whole lot of stopping to take a lot of pictures or anything because it's getting late. It's gonna be dark in an hour, so I gotta head out of here and get back in my direction. So anyway, that's it for now. So thanks for joining me for this weird little adventure in Manzanita Cemetery in Lincoln. This is the old pioneer cemetery, so lots of old pioneers. And I see a headstone I'm not sure I checked. Oh yeah, I did. I checked that one. See. Anyway, okay. So that's it for now, and thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you later. There's a little paraglider guy up there. Do you see him? He's probably got one of those motorized things, because there's no way that he's parachuting. Can you see him up there? There's nobody behind me, and as you can see, there's nobody in front of me. Yeah, it's one of those motorized ones. He's sitting down in it, spinning around. There was a guy years ago that kind of by where I lived that flew his into a telephone pole. You don't want to do that. Note to self, don't do that.